Greetings, Pisces. It's Damien with HK Readings, Healing Culture Tarot, and I'm here to do a retrograde reading for you all. This will be for Pisceans, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter. So stay tuned for the messages. I'll have some good stuff for you. I went on, meditated, pulled some cards, and I got number 2, Flint, okay? And, so that's crowning Flint, along with the water element in reverse here, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is your elemental card, and it is in reverse. Not bad. There's a huge message that's coming from this. As this is a retrograde reading, all is fine. So I could tell that this definitely had to do with a karmic cycle that was meant to teach you a lot of lessons between a past individual, the most recent individual, okay? As an intuitive, I got that, so it propelled me to, because of some of the energies tied in with Flint here, but it propelled me to basically pull some cards, whereas I have Tarot in Wonderland for this person, and I have the Fountain Tarot for you all, okay? Now, for this person, I have the Four of Pentacles with the Moon and the Five of Swords. And for you all in the Fountain of Tarot, I have the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Two of Coins in reverse. Just to give you a little bit about what Flint's about. It's about portal power, okay? So it stabilizes your energy and allows you to cut through the shit, and you cut through the core of these issues, clearing blockages and loosening ties. Like, you're cutting to the core. This isn't just something that helps you heal. Like, this is what heals. Let me put it to you like that. Like, this retrograde, Mercury retrograde, mind you, we are retrograde in 6 planets right now in between 2 eclipses. Oh, no, wait, it's the 15th. Whoa! But yes, amidst 2 eclipses and, 6 planets in retrograde. So trust me, this is the level of deepness that shit is being cut through, okay? So even a sign who's very, emotionally aware, generally, as you are Pisces, are still, I am sensing, feeling uncomfortable in your own skin, in your own mind, because of things that you may have put off that, they finally resurfaced. You finally have to deal with them. And as it pertains to this past person who has hurt you, who has sent you into a hermit mode energy, who has sent you, basically gave you the keys to the new house that you just bought of deep self-discovery, was the final fucking trigger. Has you assessing things in your entire life that deal with the happiness that you've been bringing in, or the lack thereof. You know how wonderful of a person you are. What is it about, you may be wondering, what is it about your life that isn't attracting the value that you deserve? Okay? Why does there seem to be such a level of emotional imbalance when I'm usually fine? Like, I feel like these are questions that you may be asking yourself. Now, when we talk about, again, the level of profound inner depths that you have, like, the Flint is talking about this, okay? It's the card of, the timing is of Scorpio, the frequency is earthy, but this is still talking about Piscean energy, okay? So, you really have to realize that, like, with your inner depths, how deep they are, you need not be afraid to explore them, okay? It's like that for a reason. Explore deep, 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 because treasures beyond knowing are waiting for you. Repressed emotions are affecting your well-being so much right now that it's time to let it all out. You've got to go down into the underworld. You've got to do that shadow work. You've got to, this is the time to do it now. You have all the tools to make it through. You have everything you need to see, everything you've wanted to see and gain clarity on. is ready to be right before your eyes. So you choose to open them. This is a transformative period, because by the time you come out of this funk you may have been in, and this the water element is in the upright position, you are forced to be reckoned with that's unrecognizable within any means of who you were before, You've got to create proper boundaries. You got to create proper boundaries, okay? Because an unwelcomed person from the past you're still dealing with, whether it's the ramifications of the relationship or this person still being present, okay? They're unwelcome. And you may feel as though you can just leave them behind, and you can. But either this person or these lessons will continue to resurface if you don't take the appropriate things from it, okay? Have you learned from it? Or, because if not, you will continue these cycles, or whether it's in your thoughts, replaying it over and over again, Pisces, or attracting this person who keeps trying to come back with this petty shit, or, a new person who eventually turns out to be of the same mold. You know what I mean? This is a point to dig deep and gather all of the lessons necessary and apply them, okay? Because this person feels at a loss. Honestly, without you, they can't quite support themselves, Pisces. I don't think that they can support themselves emotionally like what you provided for them. So therefore, and it's translating into how they're able to support themselves financially. Or even the foundation of their home. Their home may be dirty as fuck all the time. Food left out. They may even have roaches. They're not shaving. Hygiene and aesthetic things may be a little off. I even see some people, honestly, and I'm not gonna lie to you, this is probably not literal, but I got an image of an individual with a Homer Simpson style body, a real bad 5 o'clock shadow. Their belly's just popping out of their shirt, and you just see flies, flying around their ass. But I'm pretty sure that being unliteral is just a metaphor that somebody's kind of going down the tank. They feel like there's a lot you don't know, but they also feel like they can't reach you. It's almost like they know you're trying to hide from them. Oh. Okay, so this person is aware that you can't trust them, okay? They see you with the in the 5 of Swords here. They see you using that sword, walking away from conflict. They realize that they're the conflict. But this is someone who follows you. Word up. What you don't know is, and I'm not going to sit here and use the word stalk, but this person follows you in the sense that, I don't know, maybe you're too habitual in your patterns, but this person sees you. This person likes to keep an eye on you. This person, because I think it extends beyond social media. And you may be aware of that. Because I was just about to say, with the 5 of Swords here, that's represented by conflict, that's being walked away from, and realizing that you probably can't, there's always going to be a little reason you can't trust this situation or this person, It's the same queen in this card that is in the Queen of Swords, who is a very begrudging face. This Queen of Swords doesn't play, nor does the Queen of Wands in the Tarot in Wonderland, and because, it's the same queen. But the Queen of Swords comes up here in the Fountain of Tarot, and it just gives that same relation I was about to make. It's like you're using the sword, just kind of like done with the bullshit, not wanting to deal with this person anymore. Everything's just kind of kaput in your eyes, right? And Ten of Swords, you know, you wanting to lay it to rest. Things being laid to rest with the Ten of Swords, followed by the Hangman and the Two of Pentacles reversed, but especially the Hangman. WTF, you may be saying. Well, like, there's some suspense, and you understand that there are some things to still gather. Now, like I said before, this person may feel that you don't know all you need to know about certain things, but that's not where your clarity needs to fucking be, okay? Because then that gives you this energy, like, you know, if you have a bad day, you might even, like, look, I don't even think it's healthy for you, nor do you want to think back to or revert to this person whatsoever, okay? But for no reason should you allow them to come into your life or even send like psychic energy out through, you know, these psychic attacks to like have you feel as though there's any unfinished business, because there's not. With the Two of Coins in reverse, there is not. But with the Two of Coins in reverse, we still have balance as a factor. You see what I'm saying? Which means in the smallest degree, there's still some relevance of this individual in your life. And what this relevance is again, not what the unfinished business may be, but the lessons that we're meant to learn from this experience. Are you truly seeing things for what they are? Okay? Are you truly centering yourself and grounding yourself and allowing yourself to be alone? Okay? Many of you may be going out, drinking, not saying that you're getting, you know, debauched, but you're going out, you know, you're having cocktails, you're with people constantly, you're with friends constantly, being very social, or you have people over to your place, like a friend, even if it's one, you know, maybe not, you know, a group of people all the time, but, or, you know, you're, there may be a fixation with technology as well. Constant exposure to your phone, Netflixing, Huluing, videos, movies, shows. Even trying to look through your phone to see who you could talk to, and like people you don't even fucking talk to. Like, it's like, oh, I haven't talked to this person in a while. Trying to see how they're doing. Like, you know what I mean? Just little forms of occupation. That turn into big forms of occupation. It is very important for you to just kind of relieve any of that if you're a Piscean who is going through that, because you know that there are messages attempting to get through. You know that there's a big breakthrough that's here on the horizon. You know this, okay? So, and with all the stars aligned and all the planets combined with 6 retrogrades, it's time. So really, what I'm getting is for those of you who has like a past person who is still able to impose relevance because you work together. You may still live together. You live in the same area. You have a child. Whatever it is, the moment you shift gears to what the true energy is behind the unfinished business, the lessons that you have individually learned and need to apply from that collective lesson, you know what I mean? Has shit to do with them at this point. Is the moment you will see things balance out, become even, more stable, and this person will actually be removed from your life. Or just like any type of energy that could penetrate you in such a way will be removed. Like I said, if you have a child with this person, you will come into a harmonious way to deal with them when you have to. Okay? Things like that. What do we want? What do we want? I don't know. I'm kind of feeling Tarot of the Moors. Tarot of the Moors. That's what we're going to pull from right now. Oh, shit. Nine of Swords. Four of Cups. Oh, hold up. Because I'm about to get y'all the Teacher in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, I'm about to get y'all Pisces. The fuck? Get your ass. Get your ass. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Four of Discs in this deck. Okay. So, True T, it's not only that you need to apply the lessons that need to be applied in this bitch. You over here feeling just like them. Just like them. In a sense. Because it's retrograde, I don't know. You're over here with this Four of Cups, thinking about that cup. They're over here with the Four of Pentacles, feeling pretty, you know, lame and needing a petting. Whatever the fuck. Although a very stingy energy still. Like an energy where like you just know you're constantly going to go wrong with this. Some of y'all... See, some of this is coming up because very recently y'all had sex. Something along those lines happened. I don't know. And it could have been on one of those nights of drinking. But with the Hierophant in reverse here, is you, this Teacher in reverse here, no you didn't. This is somebody who, and I feel like there's a particular action that's been taken that went against your better judgment. Okay. Either that, or for some of you, you regret maybe some revenge of sleeping with someone close to them. One of those two. But you got to get your hands clean. That's what this is about. You got to let go and get your hands clean. This retrograde is going to, you know, hey, things resurface. I get it. From the beginning to the end, I see it. From Flint to where we are now, I see it. But, I don't know. I think y'all need to call it one and done. Two of Swords, Nine of Wands. How are you going to come out in the retrograde? We got the Hierophant in reverse again. Pisces. Y'all tripping. I'm going to just tell it like it is. Two of Swords, Nine of Wands. Hierophant in reverse, Nine of Swords. We got the Nine of Swords twice. We've got literally the Hierophant in reverse twice. The Four of Pentacles twice. So like you really deep. Okay, so you are of two minds. This is your mind split in half. And oh my God, especially if you got re-involved with this individual. That's the other half of those feelings. So I don't know what to tell you when I see this, besides what I've already said, and I just don't. Because one thing I know about Pisces, y'all do what the fuck y'all want. And I wouldn't, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you otherwise anyways, to do other than what you want to do. I can give you some advice and some insight. Here's what I see and so on. But But yeah, I think you need to really work on shifting how you're looking at things. You need to separate yourself from the situation. You need to stay inside again, lose these distractions, stop going out, whatever it is. And you need some you time. Because everything else is dragging you away from what this whole process is meant to do for you. And that's what they're meant to do, to be that obstacle. Okay? But God willing, universe willing, you run into this video, it puts you back on track, okay? Because it's almost like falling for the distractions, you know? Falling for the distractions. And this is not the time. This is some... If timing has ever been divine, which we know it has, but that's an expression, I'm telling you. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. So I think that a lot of you are going to come out on, the great end of this retrograde, Mercury in retrograde in conjunction with the other alignments. But this is going to be so hard for you. I feel like it already has been. The past few months have been very, very hard for you. What I'm seeing here with the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune, now I see that the lessons that were needing to be applied, you understand what needed to be done before that. And what it is you have to tell yourself, you have to tell this person, you have to say it out loud. Goodbye. I am walking away. I am choosing me. For many of you, for once, where in separation of a situation, you may have been the one who got walked all over. In these karmic cycles, they left you. And you're not here to get revenge. So you don't want, and that's part of why you don't want to, to have to even do that, But it's not about revenge. This is just about you. Just about you. Say it. Feel it. I'm done. I am walking away. Affirmations. That's affirmations. This no longer serves me. I no longer want this. I no longer love this. I no longer love you. I love me. I nurture me. I support those who support me. Always. No exceptions. Yeah. I love y'all. Enjoy the video.